Over 3,000 years ago in ancient Greece, there was a war that became one of the most famous in history, the Trojan War. It wasn't just about battles and warriors. It was a tale of love, betrayal, and one clever trick that changed everything. The story begins with a contest among the gods. At a wedding on Mount Olympus, the goddess Eris, who wasn't invited, threw a golden apple with the words, "For the fairest," written on it. Three goddesses, Aphrodite, Hera, and Athena, claimed the apple. They asked Paris, a prince of Troy, to decide who was the fairest. Each goddess offered Paris a gift. Athena promised wisdom, Hera offered power, but Aphrodite promised him the love of the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris chose Aphrodite. Aphrodite's reward led Paris to Sparta, where he met Queen Helen, the most beautiful woman in the world. Helen was married to King Menelaus, but when Paris met her, the two fell in love. They decided to run away together, leaving Sparta and returning to Troy. When King Menelaus discovered that Paris had taken Helen, he was furious. He called on his brother, Agamemnon, and other Greek kings and warriors to help him bring her back. Together, they formed a massive army and built a fleet of over 1,000 ships. The Greek army set sail across the Aegean Sea to Troy, determined to bring Helen home. Troy was a strong city with high walls that seemed impossible to break through. For 10 long years, the Greeks and Trojans fought. Many brave warriors became legends during this time. Achilles, the greatest Greek warrior, was said to be invincible except for his heel. On the Trojan side, Hector, a noble prince and skilled fighter, led the defense of the city. The battles were fierce. Achilles and Hector eventually faced each other in a dramatic duel outside the walls of Troy. Hector fought bravely, but Achilles defeated him, marking one of the war's most tragic moments. Despite the Greeks' strength, they couldn't break into Troy, and the war dragged on. The gods of Mount Olympus played a significant role in the war. Athena and Hera supported the Greeks, while Apollo and Aphrodite aided the Trojans. The gods often intervened, creating storms, guiding arrows, or even fighting alongside their chosen heroes. Their actions made the war even more unpredictable and intense. As the years passed, the Greeks grew tired of the endless fighting. That's when Odysseus, a clever Greek king, came up with a brilliant plan, the Trojan Horse. The Greeks built a giant wooden horse large enough to hide several soldiers inside. They left the horse at Troy's gates and pretended to sail away, making it look like they had given up and gone home. When the Trojans found the horse, they were puzzled. Some, like the priest Laocoon, warned it might be a trap, but others believed it was a gift of peace from the Greeks. Celebrating what they thought was their victory, the Trojans brought the horse into their city and placed it in the main square. That night, they held a grand celebration, feasting and dancing, confident the war was over. But while the Trojans slept, the Greek soldiers hidden inside the horse climbed out. They opened the city gates, allowing the rest of the Greek army, who had secretly returned under the cover of darkness, to enter. The Greeks attacked Troy, burning the city to the ground. Men were killed, women and children were taken as captives, and Troy was left in ruins. Helen was taken back to Sparta, but the victory came at a high cost. Many Greek heroes, including Achilles, never returned home. Even Odysseus, the mastermind behind the Trojan Horse, faced years of hardship as he tried to return to his kingdom. The story of the Trojan War has been told for thousands of years. It was immortalized in Homer's epic poem, the Iliad, which tells the tale of heroism, love, and loss during the war. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the epic battles that shaped history. For more videos about incredible battles and historical heroes, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to never miss an update. Until next time, keep exploring the past to inspire the future.